Today we're going to be talking about the play Oedipus Rex, written by Sophocles.
First, we're going to start off with the list of characters. So here we have Oedipus Rex, the king, who has really, really bad luck, and also is the protagonist. And then we have Jocasta, who is the king's wife, and unknowingly the king's mother. And then we have Creon, who is Oedipus's brother-in-law, and he is very helpful with him and his duties for his kingdom. And then we also have Tiresias, who is a blind seer who tells Oedipus bad news of him not knowing that he has killed his own father and married his own mother. And then we also just have useless characters: Messenger, Messenger 2, the priest, and Shepherd.
Now we're going to go through a short summary of the plot of Oedipus Rex. So to start off this play, a terrible curse befalls Thebes, which is the city that Oedipus rules over. So the people come to him and are like, "Oh, Oedipus, there's a curse and people are dying. You're the king, so you need to fix it." He's like, "Of course, I'll get on it right away." And he goes to his brother Creon and is like, "Hey, you need to get on this right away." And so Creon goes and seeks the advice of Apollo and informs Oedipus that the curse will be lifted if the murder of Lautus, the former king, is found and prosecuted. And so he was murdered a long time ago at a crossroads. So Oedipus dedicates himself to finding who killed Lautus, and so he finds a bunch of unwilling citizens and starts questioning them, and he finds a blind prophet named Tiresias, and he tells Oedipus that he was the one who killed Lautus, and Oedipus is like, "That's not cool, I don't like that," and goes to his wife Jocasta, and she's like, "No, I don't believe in them, they're wrong all the time." And so she tells him about how she and King Lautus had a son who was prophesied to kill Lautus and sleep with her, and like they had the child killed, so like prophecy didn't come true, so he's wrong and everyone's wrong, don't listen to him. And Oedipus is like, that doesn't help. And as a child, an old man told me that I was adopted and I would eventually kill my biological father and sleep with my biological mother. And I also killed the dude at Crossroads one time, which sounds a lot like the way that the last king died. This isn't cool. And Jocasta's like, nah, it's cool. Don't look into it anymore. It's fine. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna ignore you. And so he goes on and questions a messenger and a shepherd, and they inform him that he was abandoned as an infant and adopted by a new family. And Jocasta then realizes, oh, shoot, I am his mom, and that was his father, and we just had a bunch of kids, and father's dead. Oh, and so she hangs herself. And so then he comes back and finds her dead and realizes, oh, that's my mom. I had a bunch of kids and killed my dad. Cool. And he gouges his eyes out and is exiled from Thebes forever.
Alright. Real me, what is theme? Right. The theme in Oedipus Rex is being able to change your destiny but not escape your fate. The king before Oedipus learns about his fate, about his son killing him and marrying his wife, and attempts to change that. But unfortunately, how fate goes is that his son in the future eventually continues on that fate, even though the king knows beforehand about what's going to happen.
Now we're going to talk about the core of meaning. So, real me, what is core of meaning? Yep, that sounds about right. So the core of meaning of this play is that you have a destiny, you're born into a certain class and rank, and there's no escaping it. Basically, it's like, he was going to be king, he didn't want to be king, nobody wanted to be king, he was king anyways. And so this was really written because there were a lot of lower class citizens. There were way more than there were upper class citizens. And so this was kind of written to say, you're born a peasant, you can do whatever you want. No matter what you do, you're just going to make it more difficult. You're still going to be a peasant. There's nothing. No matter what your destiny is or how terrible it is, there's no escaping it. Because there were a lot more peasants and plebes and stuff than there were higher class citizens. And if they were to rebel, that'd be bad for the upper class. They'd all die. And so things like this were written to say, hey, stay where you are. It's better. It's better for you. It seems like it sucks. It'll be worse if you do anything else. So just stay there. It's fine. Now, Prepare yourself for a short recap of both theme and core of meaning, followed by an amazing performance of a scene from Oedipus Rex between Oedipus and his wife Jocasta.